Hello everyone, it's Mel, and welcome back to more Baldur's Gate Siege of Dragonspear.
What do you need?
So, I need to turn my headphones down for one. There we go.
You want it?
We know there's a bunch of undead down here. Also potentially traps. Yeah, see, that's why
You want me?
let's have you
Whatever
fix
you
that,
like.
shall we?
Tell me. I've got this.
I'm still kind of sad I never quite got Imoen enough so she could, dual class.
Oh!
Okay, that's dead. Oops. It'll be nice when, Rel and Rasad actually catch up to Savannah.
We walk the path of heroes. I am pleased.
I know you are, Rasad. Doing okay on health. I didn't hear any clicking sounds of me running over traps, at least. Huh. The music seems to fade out better in this version. As I recall in the main game, it just kind of, to use that term again, unceremoniously dumped you out of the music. You're just gonna carry those potions right now just to give us a little more inventory space. And Safana, you are going to blend into the shadows. Oh wait, she can't detect traps and hide in the shadows at the same time. For reasons. Like, that would seem to me to be a good idea, but... Careful. History of the Dragon Coast. The history of the Dragon Coast is the history of money, particularly the darker side of the coin. Situated on the main trade routes between the Inner Sea and the Sword Coast, these lands never coalesced into a solid, coherent nation like Cormyr or Sembia. Instead, small petty city-states have risen and fallen, powered by greed and the most powerful merchant or pirate faction of the day. I really need to go through and figure out what books I've actually read. As a result, the Dragon Coast has always been the home of the smuggler, the pirate, the rogue, and the hired killer. It has been the place where those seeking to skirt the laws of more civilized nations to the north make landfall. It is here that the Red Wizards gain their access to the western heartlands, and where the cult of the dragon launches its plots to the south. And it is here that independent secret societies and assassin guilds have their greatest power. The last semblance of organized resistance to this land was the reign of Verovan, the last of the kings of Westgate. The monarchy of Westgate had long worked closely with the various mercantile and pirate factions, but Verovan attempted to stem the growing power of the merchant houses and petty lords. His sudden and mysterious death without acceptable heirs in 1248 DR opened the door for much of what it now is commonplace in the Dragon Coast: corruption and treachery. It should be noted that while Verovan's name is still venerated in these lands, better known as Imerk, the greatest of the Inner Sea pirates, a brash and flamboyant rogue who united a pirate fleet beneath him and ruled from 1164 DR to his death in 1201 DR. Such it is in the Dragon Coast that good people are venerated, but the power of darker rogues is imitated. I think I read that book before. Yoink. Yoink. History of Tethir. For the past 1500 years, Tethir has had a single strong royal family ruling with absolute power. When a king died or became incapacitated, his oldest son took the throne. As the family trees of those close to power became more intertwined and complicated, there were the inevitable wars of succession and bickering over which second cousin was the true heir to the throne. Civil wars were brief, however, and once the fighting was over, the system returned to normal, until the next major dispute in a few hundred years or so. The established reoccurring cycle was broken 10 years ago. The current ruling family had been in power for over 350 years, so long that they had dropped their own family name centuries ago, no one even remembers it now, and simply called themselves Tethir. King Alamander IV was comfortably ruling from Castle Tethir, and the country seemed happy enough, but there was a broad current of dissatisfaction among the people of Tethir. Non-humans were forbidden by law to own land, and since most rights and privileges according to citizens were based on land ownership, they became second-class citizens as well. This sounds familiar. Things were especially bad for elves, who were driven deep into the forest of Tethir by royal armies. Alamander IV took land away from rightful owners and gave it to nobles who promised larger contributions to the royal treasury. These social and economic inequities, coupled with several harsh winters and bad harvests in a row, made the time ripe for a change. It takes more than just a couple of lousy winters to depose a king, however. It takes treachery as well. In the case of the fall of House Tethir, it took an ambitious general and an impatient royal heir. Prince Alamander grew tired of waiting for the robust Alamander IV to make room for him, so he struck a deal with General Nashram Sharboneth, commander of the king's largest army. While Sharboneth marched his army towards Tethir, bringing along a sizable group of angry peasants, recruited with the promise of land reform, the would-be Alamander V downplayed alarming reports from the king's spies and advisors, silencing the most persistent permanently through murder or exile. By the time Sharboneth's army arrived and laid siege to Castle Tethir, it was too late for the loyalists to help. As Sharboneth launched a direct assault on the castle, using the expendable peasants as shock troops, a handful of elite soldiers let in a secret entrance by the prince would eliminate key guards and open the gates. At the same time, the prince, one of the few people allowed to see the king directly, would murder his father. A fire set by the elite troops would destroy evidence of treachery. The general and the prince would emerge from the conflagration and announce a new joint government. The plan was executed perfectly, but only up to a point. Sharboneth double-crossed the prince. His men were much too efficient in setting the castle ablaze, and Prince Alamander, along with most of his fellow conspirators, died horribly in the fire. At about the same time, a spy planted on the general's inner staff by the equally duplicitous Alamander murdered the general and dissolved his body with a powerful acid before anyone could come to his aid. To make matters worse, everyone had underestimated the resentment the people felt for the royal family. Once Castle Tethir began to fall, there was no holding back the mob. In one night, the proudest, strongest castle in all of the country was reduced to a smoking ruin. Everything of value, fine tapestries, plates, and silverware, furniture, jewelry, weapons, clothes, armor, paintings, statues, and so on, was either stolen, burned, or just ripped apart and stomped into the dust. As news of the fall of the royal family spread, so did the chaos. In what is now known as the 10 Black Days of Elend, anyone known or even suspected of blood connection to the royal family was put to the sword. This led to some darkly humorous moments, as social climbers who had bragged just a week before of being a sixth cousin twice removed of a royal aunt tried in vain to convince an angry mob that they were only kidding. The nobles who were the biggest supporters of the royal family also came under attack, and some baronial keeps fell. Local leaders who had adequately distanced themselves from the Tethir family or were popular enough or feared/strong enough survived. These surviving nobles became the initial players in the fight for the fate of Tethir. One thing was certain. Any leader or type of government that too closely resembled rule under the Tethirs would not be accepted. Royalist became a dirty word in Tethir society. The power struggle continues to this day, and there is no sign of it ending anytime soon. And you? For glory and righteousness, make a difference in the lives of those you love. Kalar's crusade marches in the north. Shall you join them? Arm yourself and set forth to raise your blade on the side of justice. See a recruitment officer and claim the glory for yourself. Nah. Hard nah. That said, we are going to pass this over to Zan for identification. Okay, normal protection from poison scroll. I'm good with that. I never did read Saravok's diary, did I? Let's read that now. 14th of Actually, no. We're gonna read this actually in a bonus video because, yeah. Want to keep this thing slightly independent.
You like.
Oh, that looks like a trap. Also, what is convection? Safada should be melting. Or at least screaming in horrible pain. Zombies.
What do you need?
Let's bring everyone down. Oh, zombies and get. Oh, okay, that's a horde. Yes, Slick, you have turned undead, right? Yes, you do. Okay, fair enough. So turn undead is some kind of toggle that I don't quite know how it works. What I need to know is who has the rock bag. Probably Safana. Yes, it is.
Yes.
Also traps.
I'm a woman, not a pack mule. I dropped it.
Also, I already discovered I kind of hate how often that line can come up if you're like me and a hoarder. I also still really wish I could stack wand charges. That said,
Right.
untrap that, please. Untrap that, please. Splint mail. Zan, your inventory is full. Of course it's full. These are +1s, these are +2s. I'm just gonna start chewing through my smaller ammunition, honestly. I don't need that. We're gonna copy that note and ditch it. But yeah, note to self, record reading this in a separate video, and we will, yeah. Longbow +1. Can't be used. Zan, please identify this. This is just a splint mail +1, which I don't think will do Relly any good. Yeah, because, like... Wait a minute, what? Okay, no, I was misreading. That can go. We don't need it. Arrows are always useful. We don't need broken armor. We can undo this trap, though. Okay, your inventory's full again. We're gonna have Zan identify that arrow so I can stack it. Oh no, she has a high enough lore score that I can just do that. Fair enough. We're gonna see if I can stack the skulls in Yeslik's inventory. Do these stack? No! I don't know why I'm collecting skulls, actually. Wand of Fireball.
Is it just me, or is it a little damp in here?
It's a little damp, hon. Please identify that. Yeah, just your standard Wand of Fire with few charges, which means I should actually use it first. Hold on a moment. Okay, I don't think there's any... Oh no, there is a path up. Fire beetles. Also... Okay, Savannah. The brazier burns with a purple flame. Let's go up and check out Fire Beetle Land.
You want me?
Savannah, you are gonna go first. Wait, I can talk to these? Oh, Savannah, no, you are not going to be using your fire arrows against fire beetles. Rel, get up here. Yeslik, get up here. Who has the ice rod? You can do that again, actually. And there we go.
What do you need?
There's a morning star over here.
Sweetheart? Whatever.
Savannah, you're going to check out this room. The twisting skeleton of an enormous worm coils against the far wall of this cavern. I'm not really seeing it. As you approach, several methods jump out of the lava and attack. Back up, Savannah. Whoa, owie.
Give me something to do.
Nira, you're gonna have something to do. I'm noticing this actually. Non-lethal damage. Okay, that's interesting. Huh. I exploded it.
Whatever you like.
Alright, can I check out this thing now? 10 zircon gems. Okay. Sure.
Tell me. I've got
Let's go back into this room now. And you know, quick save.
your need. Right.
Because I do not trust anything to not be trapped anymore. And that's why. Can't shadows drain abilities? I seem to recall something about shadow, like... what? That's Chilling Ray. Oh, that was a mistake. Yeah, sorry. We're gonna never, do that, use that. I should really just throw that out.
What do you need?
Let's go talk to the healer. Apologize profusely.
The braziers in here must be magical. The different colors really liven up this drab old place.
I'm not so sure I agree with them literally just appearing behind me, frankly.
You are more than welcome in my sight.
Let's just heal. Potion of extra healing. Okay, so that one does, so that one's, yeah. Let's just ID this thing. It looks like it is just yeah, it's just a +1. So unfortunately, I cannot sell. Alright, Emma, when you got anything to say?
Hey, how are things going? We'll follow behind you. I've got your back.
Okay, so yeah. Yellow, purple, green.
Yes.
And then we're gonna have Safana do investigation again because, she can see traps.
Yes, dear.
Also, there's something in here. A burned out torch. You know what? That makes perfect sense. I also just realized... I'm actually gonna go back here. I just noticed this. I literally just noticed when she has no inventory slots left, her bag turns gray. Actually pretty cool. Mother of... You know what? As far as traps go, that one's relatively minor.
Well, hell, you would have run too in my place. Hey there.
Of course I
Whatever
would
you
have.
like.
Also, there's a hand on the ground. That's interesting. Okay. Someone else. Nira. Nira, you seem to have gotten way less impulse control on your boredom.
Tell me. Don't worry about me.
Alright.
You want me? Yes, dear.
Buckler, bolts. You know what? If I can't sell crap, I'm gonna grab the...
Good. This is my clan was.
Our
long
quest
ago.
is vain. Whatever.
Well, that's convenient.
Sweetheart? Yes, dear.
We're all doomed. What is the point?
You are gonna ID that buckler. Just a buckler plus 1. It can go away. Because none of us are using bucklers.
Right.
You need some.
Why am I deciding to collect skulls? I'm just gonna probably end up leaving them on the side of the road somewhere, honestly.
Your need? Yes, dear.
Okay, is there a trap here? I kinda don't want to be caught by a panic trap again. Also, I need to clear out an inventory slot for her. We're gonna move that. Grab that. Put that in there. Move the potion of defense to my hotbar. There's that. Silver ring and that. Give that to Zan. ID that. You are out of identifies. I have a scroll of identify somewhere. Identify. Dear Mel, use more of these scrolls. Yeah, dear Lord Mel, use more of these scrolls. Okay. Because now you can identify this with a scroll. A cursed scroll of weakness. You know what? All these, like, cursed scrolls, I should really just freaking ditch. A moment again. Okay, thanks, lungs. Okay, we're back. Wait, potion of healing. Why are these not stacking? These are the same item. Ugh, whatever. Also, I'm ditching a lot of this stuff. Scrolls. But yeah, any cursed scrolls I have, actually. That can go. That can go. That can go. We're just gonna just, like, dump them on the ground. Because, let's be real, I don't need them taking up space in my storage and in my life. That should be, hopefully, the last cursed scroll. No, we have a cursed scroll of clumsiness still to ditch. There.
Yes.
Now.
Yes, dear.
Safana, let us onward. I like how they basically just dump a thief on you, though. It's like they're saying, yeah, there's gonna be a pile of traps here. Have fun. Ogre Berserker. Fair enough.
Give it to me
Everybody come up here. Right. Okay, yeah, we're gonna need to get a rest after this. Okay, your target's dead. Whoa! Rasad, pull back. Rasad, drink. Okay.
What do you need?
Rel, pull back.
Don't worry about me.
Nira, you just take care of that.
Hey there.
Safana, please shoot
This
things.
is the end for you.
Tell me.
What is it?
Yeslik, you are basically in the way.
Point me where you want me to go.
Okay. Nira, one more of these, please. Okay. Okay, we're fine, this is fine, everything's okay. What is this potion? A potion of healing. Huh. Well, at least we have a free inventory slot now.
Give it to me straight. I've got this.
Don't need the antidote, really. A rope dangles down the side of the chasm. You could climb it to reach the upper level. Interesting. We're gonna rest first. I see.
Only ask.
I'm gathering Turn Undead. I should really look up the mechanics of Turn Undead, really.
We walk the path of heroes. Feel the might of my order.
Well, that was some grits.
Sweetheart?
Can you at least ID that? Yes, you can, which means you can go in the pile of ice arrows.
What do you need?
Honestly, what I should nah. I'm going to go into the... Here, quick save, rest. Get ambushed again. It's not even that the archers are any real threat. Oh, hey, a trap I didn't see before.
Right.
Alright, let's try actually... Oh, hi, Zan. You need to, There. The sword, if nothing else, is a fantastic beacon of, you know... Hi, I'm out of darts.
I feel a breeze.
Really? Okay, can I just say, by the way, the teleporting is handling this super clumsily.
Onward.
I just want to get my spell slots back. Finally!
Your need.
Yeesh.
Right.
Well, there's a wand that can go to, eventually Rasad. Okay, that's just protection from cold. I'm okay with that. Quick
Give it to me
save.
straight. I've got
You
this.
must gather your party before venturing forth.
Let's go up these stairs. Hey!
I've got this.
Yes. Right.
What do you need?
In fact, we're going to get the entire party in here.
Hey there. Yes, dear.
If nothing else, we can open that door up. That's locked. Well, we pissed everything off. Okay, is there anything I really want in here?
Life is so hollow. What is the
You can have that.
Tell me.
What's in
want it,
here?
You've got it.
Cobalt Moss. Moss? Moss.
You want me?
Potions, potions. Also, if that's just a +1, I'm just gonna dump it on the ground.
Sweetheart? Whatever you like.
Gem. I should really make sure to free up more spots in our inventory, frankly. Because this is irritating.
Give it to me straight. Don't worry about
And
me.
Rel, Cobalt Moss. Moss. There's no L in that word. And yet, here I go, pronouncing it with one anyway. Okay. What's nice is I can just kind of, run through this area. And look for the old... Yeah, there she is.
Hello again.
I found the cobalt moss you were moss. Ah, yes, the potion is ready. I'm curious, what exactly are you going to use this potion for? I suppose it will do you no harm. I want to apply the potion to a rare tome hidden away in Candlekeep. You can't be serious. Ah, you know the place, do you? I know something of the keep, yes. What of you? What do you know of it? Or believe you know, at least? To enter Candlekeep, you must relinquish a book of your own, something of great rarity and value. I've searched far and wide for such a volume, but Timora has yet to smile upon my efforts. Inside the keep is an ancient Netherese book, a record of the events just prior to Karsus's folly. I believe there's writing hidden upon the pages. My potion can reveal it. I was raised in Candlekeep. The monks there would surely have discovered such hidden writing were it there to be found. You were raised in Candlekeep, you say? Tell me more. Well, it was a quiet, peaceful childhood. I learned a great deal and it always felt safe. And did the monks there raise you? Oh, I could be the biggest smart aleck in the world. No, my mentor Gorion did that. I had other friends, but he was the closest I ever had to a father. Saraval Ganchev killed him. And you've never been back? Once. It was unpleasant. I made my peace there and haven't returned since. Very dramatic, yes. I could use some advice. I wish to visit Candlekeep and view a Netherese tome. There are secret writings upon its pages my potion will reveal, but I lack a book of great value with which to gain entry. It seems to me that by enhancing an existing volume by revealing hidden text is almost like giving them a book, yes? Do you think such an argument would carry water with the gatekeepers? That's a tricky needle to thread. The guards are not renowned for their flexibility in interpreting the rules. I know my chances are slim, but a letter from you endorsing my offer might help. As it happens, I've a draft of just such a letter here. I was hoping Grand Duke Janath might sign it, but a daughter of Candlekeep would surely have greater influence. I'm not entirely comfortable with that. The letter makes no claims on your behalf. Your reputation won't be in danger of any harm. It simply explains the situation. Won't you help me? The gatekeeper will judge your argument on its merits. My signature or anyone else's, for that matter, will not sway him one way or another. Fair enough. I had to ask, you understand, yes? Well, I'm off to Candlekeep regardless. Here's a little reward for your help with the moss. Huh, I got an achievement. Know yourself. Know thyself. What is that achievement for? Ah, help him. Helping, okay. Well, we can now go back down that rope. I wonder, actually, can I talk to her again and maybe sign that letter thinking about it? Oh, yes, I'm still here. I'm just getting all my swans. Is it swans? Whatever they are. I'm getting them all in a row. Shan't be much longer now. It's just, I don't know, something doesn't feel quite right about possibly signing that letter. I'm sure it's nothing, but it...
Right.
Gut instincts aren't necessarily wrong. But on that note, that is where we are going to leave it off for today. Next time, we're going to explore more of this place, because it looks like, yeah, we have a bit left to go. Definitely see how the game's using the map markers, though. That's pretty nice. Anyway, yeah, next time we will explore more of this place. Until then, take care of yourselves, alright?